guys, Fargo Fitness coming into you with my week 180 enter number here. Because I don't remember, I'll have to look it up. I know I made a super quick update last week, and this is a super quick update this week too. And if you hear any background noise, it's like I have this little remote that has nothing to do with this, and I'm playing with it. So anyway, in fact, I'm just going to turn it off just in case I hit something off. Okay, so super quick update this week. I didn't really have anything planned, so I'm kind of flying off the seat of my pants, but I did my makeup today, and I figured I'd take advantage of it since tomorrow I probably will not have any makeup on. Okay, so I am 38, 5'5". I had surgery December 5th, 2013, so I'm just a few days away, like a week away from being 3.5 years post-op. My heaviest recorded weight was probably around 25 years old. I was around 319, heaviest recorded weight. I don't know if I was heavier than that. I weighed in out the pre-op diet 301.2, day of surgery, December 5th at 291.8. My lowest weight was in late May, early June 2014 at 181.2. My highest regain weight was 229. I don't remember what I was last week. I think I came in at 220 or 222, and this week I saw 224. I'm not too concerned, although it has been a couple weeks of upward mobility. But I feel like, you know, with wlsfa happening last weekend, I definitely was not that strict in terms of diet or drinking. My diet was, I mean, you know, around a bunch of weight loss surgery patients, it certainly wasn't bad, but I wasn't monitoring or trying to moderate my alcohol at all. I definitely had like 2 or 3 solid days of drinking and 2 or 3 days of not drinking, but like lower. So, yeah, I mean, it wasn't like I was partying hard the entire time, but, I wanted to tell you a little bit about my experience with wlsfa and a little bit about my 8-week program that I will be starting Monday, June 12th, which will be the Monday after I get back from Mexico. So I think I'll do that in a separate video just because I'm really not in the mood to make a long video. So I'll talk about the challenge probably next week before I leave for Mexico and before I start the challenge. And I'll tell you a little bit about that and how I anticipate that working and looking like, and it's kind of an exercise and eating plan. So I'll tell you about that next week. Anyway, but this week, there was 4 of us girls staying here at my house. I am in the Portland area. I'm about 20 minutes, which is actually only about 6 miles away from downtown. It's just, you know, with traffic and lights and stuff, sometimes it can take 20 minutes or longer to get downtown. So we stayed at my house. It was me and Lauren Dayton, or Lauren Losing, on YouTube, and I think it's LL Dayton or Lauren Dayton on Instagram. I'll actually have to look at that. But anyway, you'll find her. Gracie, which is No One Stopping Me But Me on YouTube and also on Instagram. And Katie, who I don't remember her Instagram because she just joined Instagram, but she is Losing Weight Kate on YouTube. So I had those 3 girls staying with me at the house. Gracie and let's see, Lauren got here late Wednesday night. Gracie got here Thursday night, and Katie got here Thursday night. And it was so great having them here. It was so much fun. I wish I could have housed more people, obviously. But I'm glad that we stayed here because it was always nice just to come home and a little less hubbub in terms of that. But also we missed out on some of the sightseeing things that people did during the day in Portland by not staying at the hotel. But I think that that's fine. Hopefully they thought so too. I think that they all had a good time. So Thursday, just to recap the events, Thursday, there was a little, you know, soiree. We had a couple people get together at Kirk's new apartment in South Waterfront. It was really nice. It was really fun. I definitely drank a little bit more than I was anticipating, but was, you know, there was good food, and I brought food and wine, and The views were great and the conversation was good, and it was just really, it was a nice time. And we were home, and I think drinking a little bit more wine around 12:30, 1 o'clock, I think is around the time that we ended up calling it a night. Friday, Lauren and I were volunteering from 11 to 1 at the wlsfa event. Which was really slow, actually. We were like greeters, which I really enjoyed the job, but it was pretty slow paced, and I think I would probably do like a different sort of job next time, either doing the goodie bags or registration, where I had more consistent interaction with people, which is what I was hoping for. But because so many people were in sessions, and part of our one of our hours was during the lunch break, there was really very few people in the lobby to interact with their help. So I'm not sure I would do that job again if I were to volunteer again for wlsfa. But it being in my hometown, I felt obligated to, not obligated by anyone else, but I wanted to participate. My only negative feedback on the wlsfa as an event was that registration was kind of a cluster. Like, I understood they run out of supplies. I was really disappointed to get, like, my name badge had greeter. I had a little tag that said greeter, and that was nice, but I wanted one that said alumni. I mean, this is my third wlsfa event. Like, I would have liked that. So I was pretty disappointed that I didn't get that one little thing. And that they ran out of supplies, and some people's name tags like didn't get the plastic badge and stuff like that. So that I think people were kind of disappointed in that process. But with that being said, I heard some of the sessions were good. I didn't attend a lot of the sessions this year, but I did attend both evening events and a couple of panels. So let's see, that Friday. And so, yeah, we kind of did the volunteer thing, and then we came back to my house, had lunch, and then kind of took our time and got ready for the Mad Hatter party, which was super fun. So we got back downtown around 5 o'clock. We did a little pre-funk in Tanya's room for like an hour. And then we were down for the Mad Hatter party at 7. Now, I was under the impression that there was going to be like light appetizers and stuff at the Mad Hatter party, but there wasn't anything like that. So I was really lucky that around 6 o'clock we went down to the lobby and ended up having some snacks because we weren't sure what to expect. Generally, there are light appetizers available, but I don't know if we just... The event said 7 to 9, so we got there right at 7 or 7:05. And I was really surprised to see that there was no food, or maybe I just missed it. I don't know. We kind of sat in the back. It was pretty full by the time we got there. Anyway, and so, we participated in that, and we were there until the dance party started. Well, I mean, shortly thereafter. I thought the music was really good, and I would have stayed, but most people kind of want to go out and start their evening. So we ended up spending Friday night at it's called Punch Bowl Social, which is a really big venue actually in one of the top floors of Pioneer Square Mall. And they have like private, kind of pseudo-private bowling alleys. They have private karaoke rooms that you can rent out. And they have like pinball and cornhole, and I have to check the time because I've got a call. Shit, I gotta go. Hold on. You guys, I'm late for a call. I'll be back. Where was I? Sorry. I have another call in 20 minutes, so I've got time. What was I talking about? Mad Hatter party. Oh yeah, so we went to Punch Bowl Social. Super fun. We ended up karaokeing. A bunch of people there. It was super great. Saturday, we took it easy because we were not home in bed until like 3 o'clock in the morning. Took it easy for the most part on Saturday during the day. Went downtown for Lauren, was on a YouTube panel at 4. So we went down at like, I think we got there at around 2:30 in the afternoon and just kind of hung out. Yeah, and I keep wanting to play with this thing again. Yeah, so we hung out and went to the panel, which was great, obviously, because Lauren's on it and she's amazing. And then afterwards, we went up to Tanya's suite, and all of us girls got ready for the bling night. Really fun. And then we went down to bling night for dinner. This is my second thing to say about wlsfa that I thought was notable. Actually third, I guess, because I was talking about the light appetizers at Mad Hatter. At every wlsfa event I've ever been to, the food at bling night has been atrocious, like really bad, really small portions, really overcooked, bad. This meal was really good, and everybody I talked to said the same thing. So that was something that was really good. the games were fun, that the Waffles were emceeing the event, Sarah Spoon and Chris Waffle, and they did a great job. The games were fun. Everything was pretty interactive. They did the Barefit Athletes of the Year, which was great. So on and so forth. So it was a great night. Food was good, company was good, so on and so forth. Again, I think that they had a little dance portion of the night, and we took photos and pretty much were out by, we left around 9 o'clock. I think the event was still kind of wrapping up at 9 or 9:15, and we ended up leaving. We ended up going back to changing and then going back to Punch Bowl Social again. And it was great because way more people came out that night. So it was like everybody was invited. I mean, they were all invited anyway, but I think people were sometimes, the first night kind of segregated a little bit. So it was really great to like kind of spend some time. However, I was very, very tired from the night before. And I think I left, my husband came and picked me up at the hotel at like 11 o'clock at night. I was like, peace out. I'm done. I'm tired. And so we grabbed a bite to eat on the way home, and I was home and in bed by like 12 o'clock. I was so tired. I wasn't hungover. I was just exhausted. Like, it's really hard for me to be up late that many nights in a row. And so I just couldn't. Sunday, we had a little brunch to get together with some of kind of our immediate group. And that was really fun. We had that at Jake's Grill, $3 mimosas at Jake's Grill. That's like epic. I mean, it's a high-end restaurant. It's really nice. And there was all the entrees were like $10. Like, it was really affordable. So there was about 22 of us there, 22, 23, and it was really good. I was super bummed that Tanya and John couldn't go, but they had, thought their flight was leaving later and it wasn't. So I was sad, but they got to meet Kent, and that was really all I wanted them to do anyway. I got to enjoy, you know, it's funny because I spent most of my time with Gracie, Katie, Lauren, and probably Tanya the most, but and some time with Kim Gibbs as well. But other than that, I feel like I didn't have a conversation with really anybody. Like, I hardly got to see Sarah Spoon. Sarah and I were texting yesterday, and we were like, I didn't even get to see you. You know, it was just busy. So it's kind of like when I host a party, it was kind of like my wedding. Like, I got to see everyone and say hi to everybody, but I don't remember actually having like any real conversation with anybody but like 5 people. So it went by very fast, and it was sad. And I kind of ignored the feels because I'm going to Mexico with like 5 of those girls next Friday. So I know it's going to be a great time, and I get to see those people all over again. But I am always, most of my feels around these kinds of events are just gratitude. I feel rejuvenated, and I feel grateful for the community. I feel grateful for the support that I'm able to give and get in and from and without, in, you know, the whole realm of the community, and how lucky I feel to be a part of it. I think it's something that you do, you know, when you're, I know a lot of people who've had weight loss surgery that aren't part of the community, and that's fine. That's totally their choice and stuff. But if anyone had told me the year I had surgery and it was leading up to surgery that I would be such immersed in this group of people in kind of weight loss surgery, I don't want to say activism per se, but just these types of events and meet and greets and just the support, and that most, you know, like a good handful of very close friends would come from this community, I would have not believed you. It's become such a large part of my identity, and it's a surprise. I mean, not anymore, but I wouldn't have thought so 4 years ago. You know what I mean? So I just am filled with gratitude, and just my heart bursting with love. And you know, every time I spend time with some of these people, I just get closer to them. You know, I mean, Lauren and I mean, it's like amazing. Like, I always think, you know, we're so super tight, and we get tighter every time I see her. And it's just, and Gracie, oh my God, like, I think I may have permanently hurt my bladder. Like, I can't believe I didn't wet myself all weekend. Like, she makes me laugh so hard. You know, Katie's awesome. Tanya, oh, I can't even with her. Like, seriously. I don't even know how that amount of awesome can be in one person. I don't. It blows my mind. Mind blown. you know, the Mahoneys and Kirk and Sarah and Chris. It's just like, I just love them so much. So it's just, and I'm not meaning to leave anyone out. It's just the list is endless. So you know, I know a lot of people get really sad after these events. I personally just feel so full. I feel so full and so grateful, and always with a better intent of staying in touch, and of course doing better on my own journey. And I do have some plans for that though, so I'll talk about that next week. But in the meantime, I've talked for at least 2 8-minute videos, so I need to go. Keep it fly out there, you guys. If you haven't been to any of these events, please come. There's OH in October. I don't know that I will be there, but any meet and greet is going to be so worth your while. If you're not a member of the community and want to get involved, get involved. Ask me how to meet people. I'd be happy to try to connect you with other meet and greets or whatever. It's so worth it. It is so worth it. Anyway, okay. Bye, you guys. Have a really great day. Keep it fly. I know I said that already. And my lips are chapped. Squirrel. Bye.